St. Patrick's Day is just around the corner, so we're getting steamy in the kitchen today, making a traditional Irish soda bread. I have loved St. Patrick's Day, I think since I was old enough to drink. It is such a fantastic holiday. For those that don't know, it falls on March 17th every year, so this Saturday, and we are getting so excited about it. Excited enough that we're gonna show you the bread you need to make on the 16th to get you through the morning on the 18th. We all know that feeling. So a traditional Irish soda bread is so simple. There's just a couple of ingredients, and we're actually doing an interesting substitution today. Usually the soda bread would be made with caraway seeds. Now, I have a stocked pantry, but I didn't have caraway seeds on hand, and I wasn't about to shell out $7 to go and buy them. So we're gonna be substituting cumin seeds for this particular recipe, and we've got all of the ingredients right here. We've got 3½ cups of an all-purpose white flour, 3/4 of a teaspoon of kosher salt, we've got 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1½ cups of buttermilk, we've got 2 tablespoons of our cumin seeds, and some extra all-purpose flour for dusting. Luckily, when you're making an Irish soda bread, all we need is 1 mixing bowl. So we are gonna dump our flour into the mixing bowl, and then we're gonna add in our salt, our baking soda, and finally those cumin seeds. Now, a little goes a long way, so 2 tablespoons is more than enough. So we're gonna give this a mix to make sure that it's completely combined. And then we're gonna add the buttermilk. Now, we wanna add enough buttermilk that we get soft, kind of foamy clumps, but we don't want it too wet. So start by adding in a cup. So we're gonna use all of our buttermilk for this one, so 1.5 cups. There we go. You might need a little more, you might need a little less, just you've got to be the judge because you're the one cooking at home. Once we've got all of that coming together, we've got these nice kind of moist clumps, here's the fun part. We're going to put a little bit of flour right on our counter surface right here. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn out our dough right onto this surface. Perfect. So this is a really fun process, probably one of my favorites. It's called kneading. And so it basically means that we're going to massage this dough to activate the gluten in it so that it all comes together in one soft ball. So we're gonna do this for about 2 minutes. Now, the other reason I love Irish soda bread, especially on a morning after like St. Patty's Day, is this is a no-rise bread. So the second we're done kneading and we've got it on our baking sheet, we can go ahead and pop it into our oven that's been preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so we've got our ball right there. And the last thing we're going to do with our bread before we put it in the oven is we're actually going to slice an X in it. And this is what makes it traditional Irish soda bread. So we're going to deep about 1 inch, end to end, flip our cutting board over, and come back the other way. And this is truly authentic Irish soda bread. So this is going into our oven for about 35 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And then when we take it out, we're going to tap it on the bottom. And if it sounds hollow, we are good to go. Our Irish soda bread is all done. It's nice and golden. Now, it expanded a bit more than I originally intended it to, but it kind of looks like a 4-leaf clover, so it's good luck bread now. And to give it the final test to make sure it's done, we're going to use a cloth, and we're going to flip it over, and we're going to give it a little tap. And see how it sounds hollow? That's what we want. That means that it's fully cooked on the inside. So now we're going to let it just cool completely on the baking sheet, and then we're ready to enjoy. So our Irish soda bread is mostly cooled, and now it's time to taste it. So we're going to start on the side and just cut off one of these 4-leaf clovers. Oh, it's still warm on the inside, but it's perfectly cooked. It's got that nice graininess. You can smell the cumin. And I'm going to be a good pseudo-Irish girl and put a nice helping of butter on this. And now it's my favorite time. It's time to taste it. Mmm. Oh yeah. This is so good. This is good enough to cure any hangover that you might have on March 18th. It's soft, it's warm, it's crunchy, it's buttery obviously, and it is just such a treat. Thanks so much for checking out The Hot Plate. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Make sure to check out this and all of our other episodes and recipes at thehotplate.com and updates on our Facebook page, facebook.com/thehotplate.